All right. Hi, everyone. John Marshall, the DrillMaster. This is the beginning of an Ohio State football game. The band is going to come down the tunnel and take the field, but I want you to look at over here. This is, you can see here, here's Army ROTC and Navy ROTC. And you can see this gigantic, well, I'll let this play. You can see this gigantic flag that the team, both the teams are going to raise. So I love the Ohio State band, and I would love to watch the rest of the ramp entrance. Timing. There we go. All right. So now this is a special day because the alumni are there, which is really cool. So you can see here's the flagpole there, where that the cameraman is in front. Here's another shot of the ROTC units there, ready to go. So it's really awesome to see them come down the tunnel. But now watch the ROTC setup. So they're ready to go. So the Army falls in. And I am guessing that this is just Army and Navy. So when I say Navy, I know it's Navy and Marine Corps. So here we have the commander, and she takes care of the halyard while the Army ROTC unfolds this gigantic flag. It's really awesome that the alumni get to do another game. I think that's cool. All right, so now they have the flag unfolded, but it's wrong. It's upside down. So let's finish this, and then I've got a diagram for you. Now this is for anybody. Honestly, this diagram that I created took me just about 30 minutes or so, but I made it specifically for you, Ohio State ROTC. So you need to make a couple of changes here, but it's going to be relatively easy. And so here we go. We'll finish this, so you'll be able to see the flag raising. So they hook up the halyards or the clasps. So a giant flag like this has multiple grommets, and it looks like they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 grommets or so. So I was guessing at 8 when I made this diagram, but you'll see. So you really should be at attention since you're holding the flag. And so the flag's upside down, but also it's unfolded too much. And I'll get into that in just a minute. So they're waiting, and they continue to wait. And they'll go in just a second. And the crowd yells for the raising, and here we go. So look how, and so there's somebody under the flag. I appreciate that, I really do. I get it, making sure that it doesn't a flag like that is going to sag quite a bit. I understand that. However, that says Air Force. All right, so this is Air Force. Well, maybe it's Air Force and Army ROTC over here. So that's great. Everybody's involved, and I appreciate that very much. So let's continue watching here. So, and you saw here the fly end kind of swoop over. don't think it touched the ground. So the flag code, the military manuals, they don't say it should not touch the ground. They say it should not touch anything beneath it. All right, so touching the ground, it's beneath it, but to be more precise, it's anything beneath it. All right, so then they're pulling as fast as they can on that halyard, and that's awesome, just fantastic. And we have this midshipman back here really struggling. I'm guessing she has some kind of pulley where she's keeping the line taut. So here, no need for you to look up, Commander. No need for anybody to look up, and for everybody to face. Also, not necessary, not particularly, but we'll keep going here. So now they're pulling on the halyard, bringing it back in, keeping everything nice and taut, and that's great. And she's struggling, but she's doing a great job there. So we've got this giant flagpole now with a giant flag raised. Okay, so let's go. I need to pause here. I'm going to switch over to my diagram. All right. Excuse the not necessarily professional transition there, and I don't know actually how to do that. But anyway, I just want to get the point across. So I drew this up in PowerPoint, and I'm looking at my screen over here. You'll be able to see that now. So what I have here is the current setup. Here's what you do. We have the let me get me out of the way there. All right. So we have the Navy ROTC halyard tenders over here, and then the AF and possibly Army as well, flag handlers. But this is incorrect. Not only is the flag upside down, but the flag is unfolded too much. This is what they're currently doing now. Here we have the commander. So here's what I suggest. So you're going to move to the other side, and I really wish the camera operator would have kept the camera on the flag being unfolded rather than the alumni coming out and playing. Although I get it, it's pretty cool, but I saw that the blue field was on top, and that. And then I don't know exactly how it was unfolded to get to where the blue field was here. So if the blue field was on top and everything was unfolded, then it would have naturally come out to where the blue field would have been down here, which that would have been the proper way to do it. And still, if you have to stay on this side, then that's the way to do it. You just take this. And here, let me rotate this really quickly. Whoop, not the way I wanted. There we go. That would be the way to do it. That would be perfect. And then we could take that away. And you're good to go. So, but this is my suggestion. So you move to the other side, or again, stay on that side you're currently using, but you need to flip the flag so that the blue field is down here where the tenders are, where the text is. So again, so you can see here I've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was the clasps that I thought might have been on there, but it looked like 5, so that's not a big deal. But you can see that the line moves from the pole to the first clasp, and then the second, third, and then what you're doing here is you're keeping the flag folded in half. It's actually so there's 2 lengthwise folds, and this I should have made this a little smaller. You need to keep those lengthwise folds. That's the way we raise the flag. It's supposed to unfurl kind of the wind catches it, and it's supposed to be a bit of an emotional thing, a heart-filling pride type of thing, with the flag opening up like that. That's the whole idea behind that. But those two lengthwise folds are not unfolded. So what you're doing, unfolding it completely and then holding it there, that's not supposed to happen. This is what's supposed to happen. And again, this is actually a little bit too much. So it really should be folded in half again for my drawing. All right, so then we have Navy. You've got your own interesting way of executing that at halyard pull with the one midshipman back there with the tensioner. That's awesome. Just fantastic work. That really is good, especially with you guys are just pulling as hard as you can, as fast as you can, getting that flag raised as quickly as possible, and I very much appreciate your efforts there. So as the flag is raised, you'd see that right here, the first clasp is going to take that blue field up first, just like it does the other way. It's just, that the flag is upside down. So how you know that the flag is either right side up or upside down is that if you were to put somebody right here at the end of the flag, the blue field has to be in this individual's left hand. All right, so whether you're facing this way or the other way, as long as the blue field is in the individual's left hand who's standing at the header band, that header end of the flag, this is the fly end down here, this is the header end. So as long as you're doing that, everything's fine. Now, as the flag is raised, these two here, everybody's letting go. And I understand letting go here instead of passing it through. And these two arrows right here you could pass it through, but you're raising it so quickly that might not be a very good option for you. So what you might want to do, and here's my other suggestion, is have these two step in and take the flag with them as it's being drawn up. Then they march in with the flag, and they make sure that it's not hitting anything beneath the flag, and then they would end up pretty much about halfway where I've got that line there. So maybe not even halfway. They'd only go maybe a quarter of the way. But this is my suggestion for you, and I hope I've helped you understand a little bit better the proper way to raise the flag. Most of what you're doing is really good, and I appreciate it, and the entire stadium full of people appreciates your efforts. Can make and should make a couple of different changes. So thanks very much for watching. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, please let me know.